I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. And then turn on your post notifications so the next time I post, you can see it.
I'll tell you something. When you talk to really pretty women that are good at finessing, they might not like that the cat is out the bag, but it is out the bag. A lot of times these women know the dude was a sucker to begin with. She just played her part. Oh my God, thank you so much. Yes. She just got to play her part. Because some men are impressed by that. If he not getting used to getting these experiences, it impresses him. He already was a sucker before she met him. He already was going to spend money on a woman before she met him. She just fulfilling that role and reaping the benefit from it. Nothing fancy. It's just like she knows he's impressed by this. She knows she got him dangled in her finger, wrapped around her finger. She knows it. She knows she can get away with shit. She knows it. She probably don't even respect him. I'm talking about these chicks will be in a whole relationship with a dude like this. She knows she don't even respect him. She know he she the man. Really. And those situations never last. Mark my words. If she's cuffed to that guy and she do not respect him, it's not gonna last, bro. It's only a matter of time. It really is. Cause she gonna leave when she want to. Not when he cut her off. She gonna leave when she want to. And you might have been the guy on the other end of that situation, which is unfortunate, but it's not about manipulation or text. It's about self-respect.
And those realities are some of the hard realities that men have a tough time accepting. And it's all about female nature. You just have to accept it. Sometimes certain things about female nature is hard to swallow, but you have to get to a place where you can like accept that shit for real.
You said that men are built to bear the hard work and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Y'all think y'all built for it.
And why you say that?
I say that because often y'all think I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna go to work and get the money. What about emotionally? Mm-hmm. What about the fact that when you come home and you haven't had time to decompress, you haven't had time to yourself, you throw the whole house energy off. What about the fact that, you might be in the morning time in the mood when you leaving out and the kids is up getting ready for school too. You might not be in the best of moods thinking you're ready to actually go to work right now. And you throw off my kids' school day before they go to school. That happens too. And a lot of the time, because you guys don't give yourself the space to actually, exert emotions and to talk about how you feel. And I'm talking about the traditional man from this past, the perspective that you gave me. That's an issue.
It's funny how they try to put everything on a man's mental. First of all, men don't emote that way. They're more logical in their thinking. They don't rest easy on their emotions. What they typically like to do is they rather think about something serious, but if they need to create the space, they create it amongst themselves.
Why do women get upset with the question, what do you bring to the table?
If you're not hiring me for a job, why am I answering to you what I bring to the table? When you're going to take your time to get to know me and figure out what it is that I bring?
Should we waste our time getting to know you if you bring no value?
Why is that a waste of time? Are you hiring? No,
men are the ones that's risking themselves in a relationship more than a woman is.
How?
Because we're the one that's spending our time, money, and resources and protecting y'all.
Women have money, women have time.
Y'all
they have to get the same thing that you have to spend. It's the audacity of asking the question that's a problem.
But what else besides attraction do you bring to the table? Women love policing men's standards, right? I.e., I want you to have kids. I want you to be in shape. I want you to be feminine. Y'all start going crazy, going ham. As soon as we ask the question, what do you bring to the table, right? Then becomes an issue. Like, y'all gotta ask us 1,000,001 questions and we gotta answer it. We gotta prove y'all that we providers, that we masculine, that we assertive, that we could be leaders.
Yeah, we got 6 figures.
Exactly. And we can't even ask y'all one simple question without y'all getting offended. If you can't answer that, then that's a red flag and I'm gonna move on to the next.
The only man she's gonna be attracted to is the man that she has to qualify herself for. So if you're qualifying yourself for a woman, you've already lost. His whole mindset and perspective is if you can't answer that question and you get upset by me inquiring about that, then that's a red flag to me. I'm on to the next because you're not the only woman that wants me. I have options. I've done the work. I'm on purpose and you're not fitting what it is that I'm doing. So I'm going to move on to the next one. That's the position that you want to be in as a man.
A lot of guys will come and ask me,
How do you know if a girl not feeling you? Easy. Let's think about it. Women are very emotional creatures. We be on body, okay? When we like somebody, we're on body. If she's not on your body, what's that mean?
Yeah.
She's on somebody else's
body. She was
You're the backup guy. And 9
side.
times out of 10, you the good dude, and he's the dude, but you just filling the void to where Marquavius don't.
Exactly.
So you hear when Marquavius acting up.
Well, he acting up. She need a little reassurance. She want a little love.
She want to feel the little pieces of Marquavius. Like, cause you gonna tell her, you so beautiful, Marquavius. Don't tell her that.
He just lay it
come
down
home
right.
and bust the boonies down, and then go back home to the real home.
To the real home. Nah, that's insane.
She telling it like it is. It's just the nature of the women. And so if you got to determine what position you want to play in that life. If you super emotional and it's like, hey, you know, I'm gonna tell her how much I'm gonna write her poetry and that's gonna make her love me more. If you still in that delusion and you get hurt, that's a you problem, honestly, because they're telling you the nature of woman. It just is what it is.
Women think they're so special and unique. Y'all don't realize you guys are more alike than you are different, and you guys are everywhere. But the type of guy you want is not. So if you think you're about to come up to this guy who has an option at 100 of you and say, I need this, and this, and this.
There's not 100 of you because I'm doing things for myself that no one else is doing for their self.
How would you know
saying
that?
Because I work on myself so hard that I know that no one next to me is in competition with me.
But at the end of the day, the things a man wants out of a woman, he can get that out of another woman.
No, yeah, you can, but I'm
the
saying
things you want out of a man, that type of man is very rare. And you're not going to come to him making demands because I can replace you. If I have 10 women here saying I'm willing to do anything you want, and the 1 out of 10 is coming with a piece of paper that says, hey, we doing this, and this, or if you fuck up, I'm taking your money and you paying me for fucking up.
I'm not coming with a demand.
You're out of here. Men control marriage, so you don't get to make a demand. You have to be the woman he wants to marry.
You're using the wrong word. You're saying demand.
Get married.
I think that she deserves that kind of conversation because she actually look kind of fine. I'm not even gonna lie. If she ain't got no kid, that she really can like make something shake. But you gotta come correct with a man who has options. It's just the nature of the beast, because if you don't come correct, you're not going to be able to retain that man. He may bust you down, but you ain't gonna be able to retain that man. And this is what men are trying to get women to understand. It's like, you have to understand that there's a give and take here. It's called the circle of life.
I'm leaving. I've made my decision and I'm leaving. And you'll never see me again. I'm going back home and you're never gonna see me again.
That's cool, you know what I'm saying? You need a plane ticket or something?
What do you mean, do I need a plane ticket or something?
I mean, you just made your decision that you want to leave, so I ain't gonna hold you back.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
So you're gonna just let me go?
You made your decision, that's what I'm saying. It's not my decision to, you know what I'm saying, push you away, but you want to leave, then leave.
So you're saying you don't want me here?
If it's best for your health, then, you know what I'm saying, I'm all for it.
Do you not want me to stay?
I didn't say that. You just made it.
Yes, you did just say that. You just told me if I needed a plane ticket or something. You just told me to go.
No, I was going to give you an assist. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to leave. You made your decision. That's what I'm saying. You want to leave then.
Yeah, but why would you just let me go like that?
I ain't chasing.
What do you mean you're not chasing? I'm your fiance. Why wouldn't you not want to chase me? Why would you just let me go home?
When did I propose?
What do you mean when you proposed? Are you serious right now?
This is exactly how you pass a shit test. That's exactly what she was trying to do. She was trying to shit test my man. He wasn't going for the bullshit.
You want to know what men want? We hate the fact that y'all don't take accountability. You'd rather shut down, flip the script, start crying, turn red, act like you can't breathe and you gonna die and you got the hiccups.
You're right.
We hate that. It is so annoying because it's rare y'all ever wrong. And then the one time you wrong, you gonna die from it.
Right. You're right.
We gotta admit we wrong even when we not. We gotta admit we wrong all the time. This is what men want.
Bruh. Accountability is like kryptonite.
Yes or no? Do you believe that if a woman had two options in front of her. A man that was going to love, protect, and provide for her and her family, their family, or food stamps and government assistance, that she would choose food stamps and government assistance.
Absolutely not. But I believe that
so
it
then let's not
segues
say
into
that something is
else.
incentivized just because people are choosing.
But a lot of women do choose to have children by men, knowing that the government will compensate for the absent parent.
I've not yet met these women, but I
think we gotta, in one of these situations, a lot of situations when we talk specifically about black people, we have to consider that it's usually both and. That the reason it even becomes optional to choose government assistance is because there is also an attack on the person that's supposed to be there. It is made convenient for you to not investigate why so many black men are not in the home or unable to support or afraid to support. It becomes way more convenient to not have that investigation and conversation if you can somehow subsidize the absence. You don't worry about mass incarceration. You don't worry about lack of resources and proper sexual education. You don't worry about those things because they're subsidized. You know what I'm saying?
So in 2018, about 2.3% of black men were incarcerated. When you talk about like just the demographic of men, incarceration isn't a variable that contributes to the reason why men aren't in the home. The real reason why men aren't in the home is because, number one, government incentivized men not to be in the home and women pick that. Number two, they pick poorly.
Do you know why conflict avoidance is so harmful? It's because the longer you wait, the heavier the weight. And what a courageous mind could have shifted will now take mountains to move. And what could have lasted a moment can go on to last a lifetime. And what might have only impacted you, that can go on to impact countless others. You know, they say that time heals all wounds, but time is not a healer. The truth is, it's what you do with time that can either heal or harm. So time waits to see what you'll do with it. And you can either delay the inevitable or engage it. Ultimately, time will tell if you overcome your problems or if you're overcome by them. I know that avoiding conflict sometimes feels best to do, but you got to remember, avoiding conflict doesn't void the conflict. You're going to have to address it eventually. And the longer you take, the longer it takes.
Avoiding conflict, it always comes back with friends. And I mean, it becomes it's like a snowball effect. It just gets worse and worse the more that you avoid it. You have to go and play the recollection game and recall what was said and different things like that and how it went. And most of us can't remember shit. So if you deal with it right then and there when it's fresh and new, you can really get to the bottom of the issue and then hopefully come to a resolution that not only affects you in just this confrontation, but in others to come. You know, just even your approach on things and learn about each other. That's what communication solves.
Most men, I'm just being real, they not trying to hear that. You see what I'm saying? They're not trying to hear real feedback from their wife.
Real.
They not. You're not trying to have your wife sit down and be like, yo, that was whack. Right. You shouldn't have did that. You ain't acting right. You're not leading this family right. You're not stepping up to the plate as a man. You're not taking care of my needs. Most men don't want that feedback. Yeah. They don't. Well, they want to be affirmed. Yeah, we talked about it. You want to be confirmation club.
But that's why I said that's not principle driven. Right. And it's not going to ultimately take, I'm just saying like where you really want to go. And so because I really want to be like, why would I be married and not get all the benefits from it? So when I go to God and say, yo, why is she talking to me in front of people like that? First of all, and then he say,
because you want the illusion of success more than you want the success.
Right. But I'm saying we can't want that.
That's when you say, I don't even care if Didi talked to me like that. I just care if she talked to me like that in front of somebody. It's like you're putting the illusion of a great marriage ahead of an actual great marriage. Right. Because a great marriage will go, okay, iron sharpen iron. Let's get this fixed.
Absolutely.
And we could be on a whole nother level. The illusion is everybody think we got a great marriage. And that's what most people, where they mess up, is you want the illusion of success, the illusion of money, the illusion of...
I can agree with as far as the illusion is, but when he uses the term, when he made the point that she's checking me in front of people, the way that man looks in front of other people is a weak man. And so if the man looks weak, then the entire foundation looks weak. And so because the entire foundation looks weak, then you're going to have more people that comes along and tries to test that foundation because it's looking weak. A woman's strength is in the strength of her man. And so if they operate in that space, which is even if I have something that I want to say or give you some feedback on what it is that you're doing, I'm gonna do it in a quiet place in order for you not to look weak, because if you look weak, we look weak. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, and then turn on your post notifications so the next time I post, you can see it.